Now it's tight.
Yep.
Nope. Now tight.
All right, come on over here. I want to show you a couple. For me, there's two triggers happening, and they're different. Like, we need to work on them in a little bit different way. I'm going to play through, and you tell me when you catch one that really kind of looks tight.
That was tight.
And so you're going to find that there's different levels of tightness. Like, this is one of your smoother ones off of a feed. You were close, and timing and contact wasn't great, but what I want you to focus on is how the racket head continues to move, at least. So you may not have been in a great position here, and you weren't,
Right, yep.
but at least the racket just moved smoothly, right?
Some subconsciously, I'm telling it, going through the toes.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And so use that as kind of what you're looking for, is smoothness of how the racket head moves. And we haven't gotten to a really obvious one yet, but we will. Pretty smooth.
That wasn't that bad.
Pretty smooth.
Nope.
There we go. So there's like the detour swing where you go in one direction and then another direction. And so one trigger for this problem is height of contact. Regardless of height, you want to use your body strongly. From this position here, you started sideways, which you should, and at contact, there's been very minimal turn of your upper body. Watch your chest. Your chest is in basically the same position at your take back as it is at contact. And that means you're relying on your arm 100% to hit this ball.
I wasn't turning my hips.
Ideally, at contact, your hips and your chest should be facing forwards by the time regardless of height, high ball, low ball, whatever. And the fact that the ball is high and you haven't used your body at all is what's driving this, because
I don't have enough strength. That ball is pushing me back. Part of it?
Yes, it's pushing you back, and you have only your arm to rely on.
It's not strong enough.
Exactly. And so that's why we have this awkward looking swing, is because your arm is trying badly to give the ball the energy it needs to go back to the other side. And it's all on its own. It doesn't have any help from the strong parts of your body. So high bouncing balls are a big trigger, and we're going to work on that. The other big trigger is just timing, being late.
That was not bad.
Yeah, not bad. But you're really tight in. And you can see how your arm is like folded in next to your body. And so
Do I need more spacing away from that
for sure,
ball?
most definitely, yes. It's spacing and it's timing. There's another one of the kind of crunched ones where your arm is really overactive, and it's because of this lack of forward turn with your body, and also how your arm is folding in close to you, and it's because the ball is so close. And so when you look at the pros across the board, everybody likes to look at Roger for forehand stuff, but here's Novak, who hits with a more bent arm, but no matter what shot he hits, no matter what the height is, watch his chest, how it's turning forwards and reaching forward before the ball gets to his racket.
So stable the bases, but this turns.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a turnstile.
Yes. And so the primary source of energy is coming from here instead of from here. And so that's why he's able to look smooth and calm and relaxed.
Yeah, you can't tell his muscles are turning.
Oh, he's not happy with that one. Here on the run. And chest height. Look at his chest facing forwards way before contact. And there's contact on a high ball. Whereas, just kind of picture that and look at this position. And this wasn't even as compromised as that first high one. This is unbelievably difficult to hit a solid shot without your body being involved. So let's go to service line real quick, please. And I'd like you to go through a couple shadow swings. And I'd like for you to simulate a chest-high contact point. So slow, calm shadow swing. And just imagine you're making contact up at chest height, maybe even shoulder height, so somewhere right in that neighborhood. And what I'd like you to do is we're going to break this into three pieces. Piece number one is initial take back, unit turn. Piece number two is your body leading with your arms staying behind. Yes. And piece number three is come forward to contact. I'd like for you to practice those three positions, please. Unit turn, body leading, yes, and contact, yes, good. Unit turn, body leading, and contact, good. So feel for a bit of a stretch in your shoulder as your chest leads your swing. Yep. Good job. Come on over here real quick.
When this is back, my chest is leading already.
Yes. And what you're doing right now compared to reality is exaggerated, and that's kind of the point right now, right? I want you to get out of what you're comfortable with. And so this is the execution you just did. Unit turn, body leading. And so we would never want this position in an actual swing, but for right now, I'm asking you to basically do the opposite of what you normally do, which is unit turn, body stays, arm hits the ball, and then your body rotates forwards. And there's contact. Just a couple more shadow swings. Slow it down, please, slow it down. Lead with your chest. Good, good, nice job. Now a couple of shadow swings, I'm gonna toss a ball for you. It's gonna be relatively high, and that's so that when it bounces, it comes up. And I'd like for you to make contact around chest height. And your only focus is gonna be on hitting that forward position with your core before contact is made. So you can exaggerate it if you want. It doesn't matter at all where the ball goes. I just like you to turn your body forward first before the racket gets to the ball. One more. It's going to be a calm, relaxed swing with your body leading. Good. How do you feel?
Fine, I missed it, but I didn't look at
Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Here, come check it out. Here's the shot. So, unit turn, chest leading, and we got it. So there's chest facing forwards, kind of right at contact. Would love to see it beat your racket to the ball, meaning parallel to the service line before your racket arrives. There's that example we looked at before. So he's at parallel now.
He's like horizontal, right to the baseline.
Yeah. Let's do a couple more. Sorry, I wish we had a little bit more time, but we're at least getting to the point where we know exactly what to do. So now that you have that picture in your mind, I'm going to continue to let it bounce up high. And your goal is to have your chest get to parallel to the service line before contact is made. Does that make sense? Chest leading early. Yep. Same thing. Good. Nice job. Nice job. Go again. 2 shadow swings. Yep. Chest leading early. Good, Jim. Nice job. Nice. Here's the one you just did. Nice job. There's chest facing forwards.
Square.
Yep, before contact. Now, I'd love eventually to also let this arm
right?
come out away a little bit.
Spacing.
Yep, and that has to do with spacing. 2 separate projects. For me, the chest leading is the bigger one. It's more important. You can still hit a solid ball from this position as long as your body does its job. Pretty sure this was the one you hit right before. Nice, got it on that one too. So that is our focus right now. Chest to parallel first before the ball meets the racket. And your hips follow along with it.
And I'm looking at the ball.
Yeah, we can make a poster out of that. Good job.
All right.
A couple more. All right, 2 more, Jim, and then I'll drop to you. 1 more. Only focus is on leading with the chest. Want the chest parallel before contact. Really nice, really nice. 2 more shadow swings. 1 more. Chest leading first. Good job. Let's take a look at those 2. Here's the one you just hit. Nice job. There it is.
That was even better square. Arm is still...
Yeah, I said, yeah, don't worry about it. It's 2 totally different projects. Let's focus on the body right now. So that's the one that you just hit. And here's the first one. There's parallel. And there's contact. So nice job.
So went low to high, right? Went up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't worry about the rest of it. You can only manage
so many things.
one thing.
This
That's
is the
it.
key right here.
One non-habit at a time. You can't consciously multitask your body. So the process here would be, once you get comfortable with this, to start receiving balls from the other side of the net, it becomes more difficult because you have to time the incoming ball. Right now it's a static ball,
Yep.
so it's pretty easy. And then once you got it from the service line, go back to no man's land, then back to the baseline. But while you're doing that, make sure you're tracking your actual execution, because your habit.
On the drop feed, right, myself?
You can do it with a drop feed too, but eventually you want to practice it with the ball coming from the other side.
Sure.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
Well, we can continue this tomorrow if you want.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, cool. We'll do that. We'll pick up from here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice job.